What's up, everybody? We finally have the results. Yes, we do, for April competition in Strands and Connections. Let's go ahead and start with Connections. So here we go. I have the whole thing in front of us, so we're not going to scroll around. We'll just go from 25th place, and we'll work our way up to first place, and then we'll talk a little bit about the prizes and stuff like that. But first of all, congratulations to all the participants. You guys did amazing. We are definitely among the best, I think, on the planet. And we have Joey Skirbo, came in 25th place with a .83 average. Don't let that fool you. He was starting off great, but just, for whatever reason, some of us just have other things in our lives and just can't, commit to the entire month. So that's only based off of a tiny fraction of the full April. Incidentally, notice it's a 29-day total. That is because, remember, guys, on April 1st, we had that funny image-based connections. Mine didn't come out correctly. About half of the people's didn't come out correctly. So we just had to declare that null and void. So it's out of 29 days, which means the maximum total would be 290. Okay? All right. And then next up would be Lewis with a 159 total for the 29 days, and he came in 24th place. And I also calculated your daily average. Okay, guys? So T. Clark is next with 188.5, 23rd place. Great job. Marble Racing, 196.5 in 22nd place. Viking, 67, 197 in 21st place. And I feel really bad, Viking. You were missing, I think, 5 to 7 results. Clearly, you'd be in the mid 200s and possibly one of the top 10 or so. But you were honest, didn't remember them, and just said, yeah, just put them in as zeros. So, and I don't even think sometimes it's your fault. It's just the finicky nature of YouTube. Sometimes it deletes our comments. It can be very annoying. For me too, because it just makes it a huge hassle to kind of collect people's results. Joey B, 200.5 in 20th place. Good job. PW Miles, 201.5, 19th place. Tom E, 225. Look at that. Big gap there. 18th place. Tom C, 233 in 17th place. Randy M, 234 in 16th place. Therese, 237.5 in 15th place. Andrea, 239 in 14th place. Michelle L, 240 in 13th place. China Reds, 54. And yes, China Reds, I did go back and look at your updated results. I appreciate you putting them in. Absolutely. We're going to include them. Okay. And as a result, combining everything for the 29 days, you had 241.5, 12th place. Good job. Tubok Toll, 242.5, 11th place. Miles, 246.5 in 10th. Obese Pelican, 247 in 9th. U 249, 248 and a half in 8th place. And then, interestingly, Geraldo and Sharkdom both tied with 252.5 in 7th place. Rise! Finally, I had a pretty good showing for April. For whatever reason, that month overall kind of clicked for me. And 254 in 6th place. Martin Steed, 255.5, 5th place. Dora, absolutely incredible. And she just keeps getting better and better. 4th place, 258 total score. Ellen, 258.5. So she just edged Dora out by a half point. That's 3rd place. Lisa G is absolutely stellar. 259.5, 2nd place. And then Stephen, 269.5 in 1st place. Now, you guys must be thinking, whoa. There's a conspicuous absence among the results. Yes, there is. And at his request, which makes perfect sense, our beloved Orania28, since he's already kind of formed his own channel, decided to remove himself from the April competition for both Strands and Connections. I think it was the right move because, he's got his own channel, and we're really doing this among, the subscribers of the channel, not among other YouTubers. And it also makes sense, just practically speaking, because if he posts his results, then some people might not be inclined to watch his videos. And you guys definitely need to watch his videos because, he's amazing. And you can see him live in action. So if you haven't already, just type Aranye28 in the search and you'll immediately get to his channel and you can see him solve it every day. So there you go. So, but it's funny, like, Aranye, without doubt, he is probably the best. But I have to say, Stephen, congratulations, man. I think that pretty much equals out what Aranye did, and I think in the previous month, back in like March or so. So 9.29 is absolutely incredible. So that is no small feat. That probably would have been right near where Aranye was. So, it's like we have another one in the mix. So great job to all of you. Now, how are we going to deal with the prizes? We're going to do the following. We had the tie there, so we've got 2 7th places. I'm in here as well. So what I'd like to do is take it to 11th place. I think that's completely fair. Okay, we're going to take it to 11th place, and that means we're going to do prizes from $2 toll down to Stephen. Now, some of you, you've already emailed me before. You've already been previous prize winners, so I've got your contact information. If something has changed, let me know. Otherwise, I'll contact you. And for most of you, you've already received a mug. You might be getting kind of bored of them. I wouldn't blame you. So I'll give you a couple options. You might want another mug to give to a friend, and then I'll give you a couple options, and I'll keep in touch with you through the email. The new folks who do need to contact me are going to be $2 Toll, Obese Pelican, Geraldo, and Sharkdom. You 4 have not received prizes yet, so just go to the About tab on your computer on Rise to the Equation, find my email, and shoot me an email and just say, hey, Art, yeah, here's my contact shipping information. And likewise, I'll give you guys an option. But you probably will get mugs, I think would make sense. But if you want something different, we could arrange that. But just first step is to get in contact with me so that we can communicate through email. Regarding the March results, those have already been posted. So you guys know how you did. And I just wanted to say that Randy M. and Michelle are the 2 who need to contact me so that they can get their March mug. Okay? So you 2, Randy M. and Michelle L., you were both like 9th and 10th respectively for March. And, I do want to make sure you guys get a prize. So all you have to do is shoot me the email, give me your shipping address, and I will get you most likely a March Connections mug with one of those super cool designs. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, of course, just put it in the comments. Otherwise, I hope to look forward to seeing and hearing from a few of you new folks in the email. And now let us turn our attention to strands. And here we go. Okay, so with strands, we had, it looks like 15 players. And Kevin L., he finished in 15th, but again, he just started off really strong, and then probably something happened, and I completely understand. So that average of 1.1 under no circumstances reflects, what he was doing each day. It's just that when you take it through the 33 days and you have all those zeros, it lowers it. Once again, we had to take it to 29 days, guys. I found that on day 1, maybe because of the weird thing with connections, I didn't see very many results for strands. But then on the 2nd of April, all the way to the 30th, everybody was posting. So just keep that in mind. So I didn't include April 1st. China Reds had a 29-day total of 82. He's in 14th place. Lewis, 221, 13th place. Therese, 224, 12th place. T. Clark, 226 and 11th place. Tom E., 230th and 10th place. Dora, 233 and 9th place. Rise was right smack in the middle, 235 and 8th place. Tom C., 237 and 7th place. Randy M., 241 and 6th place. Michelle, 243 in 5th place. Lisa G., 250 in 4th place. Quilter Di, 259 in 3rd place. Andrea, 271 in 2nd place. And Ellen wins the inaugural Strands competition for April, 274 in 1st place. That's incredible. Once again, as I explained already, Aranier removed himself from the competition. So I don't even know what his score would be, but I would say it's probably right around where Ellen is. And there you have it. Guys, there will be no physical prizes to send out for strands for this first competition for a couple of reasons. First, it was just, kind of like a tryout competition. I think we want to kind of like iron out a little bit with the scoring. And secondly, it takes a lot of time to design the the branding for the merchandise, okay? Like that Connections mug, trust me, it's not trivial, okay? To make it look good on a mug and everything, yeah, that took a lot of work. And I haven't gotten around to doing something similar for strands, and I think that'll even be harder. So what I'm trying to say is that should we do this competition later in the future, then, I hope to spend some time to design a quality graphic for whatever prize we give out. So hopefully you guys are just happy to know that, hey, I took care of your results. I tracked them for the entire month. You got to see how you did against all your peers. I think that in itself has a lot of value and shows how good you guys are. So there you have it. That's it for strands. That's a wrap for the competitions. We are just relaxing in May. and not worrying about trying to beat each other. We're just playing on our own terms, right, guys? It's a huge relief for me running these events and keeping track of the results, and then all the creating the prizes and the shipping. It's a lot of work. So I hope maybe we'll continue the competitions. They are fun, but just understand from my perspective, they are just an unbelievable amount of work. So yes, so for sure, May we're not doing it, and I'll keep you posted. I might have to take a little bit of an extended break on the competitions. We'll see. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, so that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments for the March and April Connections prize winners. You just need to connect with me if you haven't won one already, and we'll create a little communication link. And for the others, I'll shoot you guys probably an email and maybe just give you a few options for your prizes, since you might be getting kind of bored of getting the mug every month. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this finale video of all the results for April. And I will look forward to seeing you and some future month. You never know which one it'll be for the next round of a Strands, a Wordle, and a Connections competition. Take care, guys, and see you soon.